Hello, and welcome back to this Let's Build series. In the last episode, we mostly finished up the building itself, and it was really god-awfully laggy, if you remember that. I'm not quite sure if that's still a thing, but it seems to be running fine in MC Edit, so knock on wood, right? Anyways, this episode we're going to work a bit on kind of creating the boundaries and stuff of like the lot that this is going to sit on. We're going to do a bit of the landscaping. Well, not necessarily landscaping so much as just kind of outlining everything. And where are the stone bricks? There's the stone bricks. Just making everything kind of gel together, I guess. That's probably not even like the term I'm looking for. So for this, actually no, let's not do just plain stone bricks. Let's kind of do like a tiered garden sort of thing, you know. So, okay, let's just go ahead and we'll fill that in with the stone bricks, either side of those. Those would be like the main steps leading into the building. Then I'll just clear that out completely. Right, okay. So, we'll have the gardens like going around here, and then I guess I should extend this then. Put in grass. And I know there's coarse dirt now, but actually I probably should be using that. If I'm gonna put in flowers here, then I might as well. That's what I plan on doing, so yeah, probably should do that. So how many is this? It's 3 blocks. Okay, 3 blocks and then another 3. There we go. Okay, so that'll leave like 2 blocks for the flowers. We'll just work more on finishing the gardens themselves before we worry about putting in the stone bricks. So I guess that's probably a better idea. And there we go. Can't remember, is the texture for coarse dirt really no different in the game itself? That seems kind of odd if it is. I don't know. I've been using Cautery Craft pretty much since they released the 1.8 update, so can't say I would know off the top of my head. So I'll clear this out. Delete blocks, and then that's 3, right? Yep. Okay, so we need 3 surrounding it. So part of why I did this kind of embankment sort of thing is because I think I had mentioned in one episode or another of this that I had wanted to put in a police station on the back of this. So this way, I can kind of have it as its own freestanding structure at the moment, but when I'm ready to put in the police station, which is going to be pretty much along this general size, shape, I can put that in without necessarily having to worry about, redoing a whole lot of terraforming or whatever. So it's all about convenience at the end of the day, folks. That's a very important lesson to learn. But I suppose convenience at the cost of quality doesn't mean a whole lot, but thankfully that's not really an issue here, so hooray. Excuse me. I've had this cold over the past couple of days, and it's just been awful. I mean, it's not so bad right now, but yeah, it was really bad on, I think, Monday and Sunday nights. Yeah, it was terrible. I don't feel so bad now. It's just there's a lot of coughing going on, and that's kind of annoying. So, yeah, I mean, what do you do, right? Such is life when you have a weak immune system. Believe me, if prior experience is anything to go by, I'm going to be like coughing and sneezing off and on literally for weeks after this, so whatever. So, another 3 blocks, and then we'll make that go up to this. I keep forgetting, like, I installed the new version of MC Edit, And, you know, of course, all the controls reset when you install the new one. So, like, there's a couple that I haven't customized to be back to the way that I normally have them. So it's just kind of like, I have to remember, okay, page up is not the key you push to bring things up. You know, whatever. It's Q and Z for up and down. And just stuff like that. It's like, I have to remember this stuff now. I have a terrible memory, so it's difficult, blah, blah, blah. So what I think I'm going to do is, well, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. For a minute I was thinking, like, maybe I could have the police station, like, back here with this kind of embankment hiding it, except for the, like, upper floor. Maybe that would be a good idea. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. At the moment, this is just the city hall. Get the stone brick wall. There we go. And okay, so that pretty much completes that. Now we're gonna have to put in the stone brick kind of lining for these retaining walls, I guess would be a more accurate term. So, my plans for this, basically, is to have a parking lot going out to about here-ish, then a little treed area, kind of a median more than anything, and then some, like, duplexes and twin homes along there. That's the plan, anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like I will have to extend the world out a little bit more, or at least the grass, because obviously there's not a whole lot of space left to work with at this point, which I guess is the cost of progress, cost and the main sign of it. But when space is pretty much an infinite commodity, then no big loss. No big loss at all. So this is already starting to look kind of swanky. I have to adjust the corners to be a bit more rounded, obviously, but as it stands, it's looking pretty good. So, just bring that on out, and then head over to the other side. And just keep on doing this. There we go. Oh, excuse me. It's the coughing. I've been meaning to take a cough medicine for that, but I figure I should take that with food, you know. And being that I am a lazy bum on my days off, I have yet to eat, so I have yet to take the cough medicine. I've said before, I don't know if I've said that in these videos, but said before, at least in real life, that I am the cause of like 99% of my own problems. So, this is most definitely the case here, unsurprisingly. So it's just going to use these stone slabs here, and this is going to be the curb. I'm not going to go further than this at the moment, because like I said, police station is going to go here. I think what I'm going to do is have like the main building. That's going to be 2 stories. And then a fairly large, like, gated parking lot that takes up most of the rest of the space until this other avenue comes in. Again, that's the plan. I have to work on that a bit more. Hopefully I can get that on camera for you guys. And I don't know why I say on camera, because there's no cameras at all involved in this, but you get the idea, right? So yeah, hopefully I can show that to you guys. Hopefully you'll like it. Hopefully everything will be cool. Everything will be cool, man. Don't worry about it. I don't know who that was supposed to be. Generic 60s stoner, maybe. Okay. Should that be good for a parking lot? I think that's reasonable. So we'll do that. And it's being kind of slow, so that's wonderful. Alright, so there's that. Now, okay, so let's see, like hypothetically, we'll do 5 blocks. Then the parking spaces are 6 blocks deep, plus the one in the middle, so that's 13 total. Oh, okay, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Alright, so we'll delete this now. Then I'll copy paste some parking spots from one of these buildings nearby, but I should probably save this first, so let me go ahead and do that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Stellar. So let me stop yawning for one. And are these the 6 block deep ones? I think they're just 5. Yep. Oh, nope, they're 6. Okay, so let me copy and paste a couple of those. And we'll just see how much space exactly they take up, how they just look in the grand scheme of things. And I am really hungry right now. I know I totally should've, could've, should've, would've had something to eat before I started recording, but it's like, you know, when you're hungry and you really want like a big meal, and you know that if you have any snacks, it's gonna kind of like put you off to it. It's just like, eh. So it's like, I'll tough it out, and that's what I'm doing right now. So, yep. So this looks pretty good, pretty promising. And put this in here. Looks like we'll be able to fit another row in. So that'll be great. Kind of like to have like a little road running through here, and that runs exactly parallel, I think, with that. So that's awesome. Rarely, if ever, do things work out this well in Minecraft for me, so that's exciting. So rotate this around. I mean, when I say rarely, if ever, I probably could get things to work out better if I were to actually, like, pre-plan in advance, but who does that, am I right? Yeah, it probably would be helpful, but yeah, whatever. I'm not quite that into the game. I mean, I know that sounds a bit ridiculous considering how much stuff I've done with it, you know, both for you guys, as you can see in these videos, and on my own. So, whatever, I guess, is the point there. Is this 4 blocks or 5 blocks? I hope that's 4. I mean, 5. It totally looks like 5, too. Oh, yes, it is. Oh. Sweet. Okay, I keep forgetting that when you, maybe, okay, well, just import Control-Z. There we go. More of a pain than it needs to be, but whatever. I'm sure there's some key to, like, cancel it, but, yeah. Okay, so 5 blocks. Alright, and then... Sweet, so I'm gonna just move that curb 1 block back, and then everything will be cool. I know this is probably not nearly as fun or as engaging or whatever as it would be if I was actually doing this live in the game, but it's just, there's so much ground to cover and so much stuff to do. It would take probably hours to do this by hand. And I don't have World Edit as much as I've talked about getting it, and as much as I want to get it. I just, you know, I assume we have to install Forge and stuff, and I don't think that's terribly difficult, but it's just one of those sort of things that I don't especially want to bother with, you know. Just one of those things. But we will be doing a lot more work on the ground. As you can probably tell, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And, yeah, I mean, there needs to be flowers put in here. I need to do the kind of, like, mowing lines along this stretch here. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. This building is far from complete, so don't despair. There's more entertaining stuff coming up very soon. Very soon indeed. So there's that. I don't know if I want to try to push my luck and see how much more stuff I can like squeeze in within reasonable bounds. Looks like I could get in one more parking space there, so I think I'm going to try that. Then maybe we'll see how this goes, as always. There we go. So there's that. Then we'll make a little... There's my timer. That always freaks me out. I'm like, oh, what is that? But, yeah, so I'm just going to hang through this here just because there's only a little bit more left to do. At least at the moment. So, yeah. So this is looking pretty good, I really have to say. Do 5 blocks, and I think I'm just going to copy and paste like one more kind of lane of these spots, and then let's work with that. Then I'll fill in or replace all of the dirt with, oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, of course. Jeez. Okay, import, and then Control Z. That's a pain. Alright, so 5 blocks, and then rotate, rotate. Z, there we go. Yeah, this is looking really good, I have to say. So then I'll put in the stone slabs along here. I think this is okay, so I'll just pull that in by 1 block. Stone slab. I could probably just go ahead and put them along this roadway too. I still have yet to figure out the kind of transition between this and that. This is like a big 2-lane thing with a median, and this is not, so I'll have to get that going on at some point in the near future, ideally. So, excuse me. Just keep coughing and coughing and coughing. I've been coughing for like 2 days straight now. Doesn't seem to get any better or any worse, but it's like, Alright, so yeah, this is looking really legit. Let me go ahead and replace this with grass. You ever get like, you know, when you have a day to yourself, but you just have no idea what you want to do, or you just don't want to do anything at all? Because that's totally what I'm feeling right now. Like, I mean, I have today off. I'm by myself. I can record pretty much all I want, but aside from recording an episode of something else earlier, I just don't really feel like doing anything. I mean, there's a dozen things I could do, you know, but do I really want to do any of them? Not really. Not really. That's... it's like, it's kind of disappointing, because, you know, it's not very often I have 2 days off in a row, though I will have that next week. I could totally be doing productive stuff with my time, and to an extent I am right now, because I had been meaning to record this 4th part for like a week now, so to my credit, I am at the moment, but still, just like, there's always something I want to do, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it, so it's my everlasting dilemma, I guess. Well, anyway, on a more fun note, this is going pretty good. I think I'm just going to replace this with dirt, or grass, rather, actually, because it's kind of pointless having that stretch of just empty blacktop, so... And stone slab. Then we'll just put in one more kind of length of these. And that'll be it. So, I know this is kind of an odd episode. Pretty much just me doing MC Edit for like 20 minutes. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please feel free to leave a like or a comment or subscribe or whatnot, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.